What's up guys, it's your boy Despise here, and we're going to be really talking about the subject, the cursed subject that no big anime YouTuber wants to talk about, or at least no one really pays attention to, and that is a lot of people's problem with anime YouTubers in general. Now, I already had a recording for it to talk about this subject, but I decided to redo it after learning some really new information and learning how people behind the scenes about hating certain anime YouTubers work. And I really just wanted to talk about this because a lot of people do not talk about this whatsoever. And I've watched plenty of videos. I've seen plenty of people talking about all different types of anime YouTubers, or just anime YouTubers in general. There was a few that come to mind. One was like, "You mother effing anime YouTubers. All y'all do is clickbait. Like, I get you gotta get views, but like, come on. That you don't have to keep clickbaiting, bro. Like, you mother effers," and said that like 10,000 times. Like, I counted. Seriously, it's like 10,000 times. And there's like another who is like talking about beef between two other people and how like, oh, one guy is absolutely trash. Yet it sounds a lot like hearsay. So really, I kind of want to talk about this because before I talk about any other videos that are really important, because there's actually two videos I actually want to make that are really important, and if you want to stick around to find out what they are, because one is a versus that I'm going to do, but it's unusual because it's not the type of versus you would think I'd do, and there's also a skit. Yes, I'm planning a skit and trying to do something like that. Maybe, I don't know, the skit, I'll have to see if it's gonna work or not, but we'll get to that road when it comes down to it. So if you want to stick around to see what's going to happen with that, please subscribe and please share the channel around so we get more people aboard. Thank you very much. Now, when it comes to people talking about clickbait, let's start the first one, clickbait. When it comes to clickbait videos and stuff, I can see your problem. I can understand that. A lot of anime YouTubers clickbait, and I can understand that. It's a very cursed thing to do with the channel and what you have. Honestly, I don't like clickbait that much. I get why it happens. I honestly do, because you want people to watch your video. I get it, and I feel like once you at a certain level of anime YouTubing, or just YouTubing in general, you don't really need that clickbait title anymore thing. Just tell people what you're actually after. Now, when it comes to a sense of just clickbait with anime YouTubers, it's kind of irrelevant. High key, a lot of people do it. High key, everybody does it. At some point, everybody makes a clickbait title video. Just everybody. Everybody has done it once, time and time over and over. And it's not just anime YouTubers. Literally everyone did clickbait at some point in time. You remember the whole, even when it's not even a title of clickbait, and we're just being fooled the entire time, thinking that it's real drama or real beef or whatever, we end up getting clickbaited. Remember the whole diss track war between the Sidemen and KSI? That was a whole clickbait nightmare. So whenever you talk about clickbait, anime YouTubers trying to clickbait each other, it's not even that big of a deal. Everybody else does it. The gaming YouTubers especially does it, because you know how they got to be with their videos at times. Not that I'm hating on them or anything, but it's like, you know, they be clickbaiting when a lot of times they really don't even need to, and it's aggravating at times, but that's what they do. So when it comes down to it, everybody really clickbaits. Everybody really clickbait. It's nothing new. And when people do clickbait, it's kind of like a whatever situation. Although I do agree that they clickbait a little too much, but again, it's all the same. Nothing really gonna change from it really too much. But and then that also brings up my next topic, which is greediness, like being greedy and whatever. And people be like, man, anime YouTubers do nothing but get money out of fans. They should be eating some good cash cows. Like, here's one thing when it comes to that, and I've seen this comment a lot. So, and I'm not particularly calling people out, because yes, people on YouTube does do this, and it's sickening when it happens. Here's the thing, there are people that will do it, but then there are people that will not do it and have earned it, and then people are just hating on them for something they probably did like a while ago, and then that is the sole reason why they keep putting up so much garbage against one person or whoever it is that you don't like or whatever. Like, I'm gonna use somebody for example. You may not like him, or you may do like him, but I'm using them for example. let's say the Anime Man. He has so much and so many subscribers. It's not even funny. And I've seen a lot of people say this man is not likable, is not great. A lot of times sarcastic. I see that too, I'm not gonna lie, but it's a funny type of sarcastic. I mean, it's not worse than British people, how they be sarcastic. Like, oh my gosh, watch what culture? That junk is absolutely sarcastic. So I seen a lot of people that was like, yo, the Anime Man is absolutely greedy.
You serious?
Need I remind you the time when his channel got hit with all them yellow check marks like 3 years ago? I still remember that time. That was like the first couple of videos I remember seeing off this man's channel. And I believe this was like before he hit 1 million subs. So I'm gonna let a few clips of it play, and just so I can show you, and just to get you an idea. This wasn't greed. This was literally how he was gonna try to figure out how to survive on this YouTube platform.
Going all the way back, my Nekopara animated is gone. My Grey Garden episode, that was the most tame series that I ever did. And my worst, a video with 1 million views. This is one of my most, like, well-received videos. Pretty much, like, this was the first time I ever did, like, an anime quiz on YouTube. I was one of the first people to do it. And that got hit. I have 11 pages. That's over 300, that's a third of my videos. 1/3 of my videos gone.
And after playing that clip, you now see that, oh snap, his channel was not doing great. And a lot of channels back then, in 2017, were not doing great. And they needed to find a way to survive. He didn't even want to do Patreon. Honestly, I don't want to do Patreon either, because they keep bullshitting with a lot of people with anime content and art and talking about how they can't like get paid from Patreon because that's what they support, which is absolutely nonsense. But even when he had to think about Patreon, he didn't want to do it like that, and you could totally tell in his voice. That's when you can tell when someone does not want to do something. A lot of people can't, but for me personally, I can tell when he does not want to do something. And this is not me trying to cover it up or cover him or anything, because if he did something wrong, or if anybody did something wrong, I would say it. But this is nothing wrong. He is literally trying to figure out how to survive.
And 2 is, and I hated to do this, I really didn't want to do this, but Patreon is looking like an option right now, because I don't even think sponsorships at this point are gonna help me.
And how would you feel if YouTube take half of your videos down and tell you that is not making any money anymore? How would you feel if you got a good house, like a really nice house that you put so much time into to get built, but oh no, everybody that put a single board of wood on your house has to get paid 1/3 of what your house is? Like, that's insane. Why do I have to pay so many people for building my house when it should be all paid in one single swoop? It's ridiculous. Anybody on this platform has a right to make a living out of it. And honestly, as much as people might get on the necks of uncertain people, to be 100% honest, and I can possibly get where you're coming from, but to be 100% honest, I have not seen anybody in the anime community pull off this greedy persona. I have not. There has not been a single person that I can think of that has done something that's absolutely greedy and not put in the work to earn it. Like, everybody that I've seen have put in the work and they earned their money. And to be honest, they need that money. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's nice to do videos. I'm not gonna lie. Love to give you guys my opinion, even if you think it's wrong, like the mecha. I don't care that mecha is wrong and the mechas are trash. But when it really comes down to it, and the big reason why a lot of people even tune into this platform, anime YouTuber or not, is because of that money output that you can possibly get if you get lucky enough, if you're blessed enough to go get a chance. And that's why a lot of us are here. So, and to be the end of all this, no matter who you like or who you support, and who you hate and who you just distrust to the absolute infinity of your power, you gotta realize something. This is a big competitive platform where everybody's gotta do everything in their power to get over on anybody. I mean, if you really look at this, this is nothing more than a game of chess that everybody's playing, and everybody's has a few pieces to play, and either people are going to stay as pawns, or either people are going to be rooks, knights, and kings, or queens of what they're going to do. And right now, just like this channel and many other people, we are pawns. Hell, to be honest, I don't even consider myself a YouTuber, at least not yet, but it's a very hard and difficult platform to fight and to be on. To be honest, I would like to see, the only thing that I think that would help out the situation is unless big name YouTubers grab the people that are pawns, the smallest YouTubers in their niche, and then try to bring them up as like an apprentice, which some people have done that, and that's a good thing. And not only that, it will help that person, but it'll also encourage more people to do that, so they can get themselves in a place where they can make a decent amount of views and make a decent amount of content and actually caring for what they're doing. If more people that's bigger name and bigger content can come down to help the smallest of the smallest out, and I mean like less than 1,000, if they went to that point, that would be excellent. Because if with that happening, we can have a lot of people making content and a lot of people being really good at what they're doing. Even though I can feel that could also bring a bit of hassle into it, but that's just my idea, and I just thought that could be a thing that a lot of people could do, especially in the anime community. But again, no matter what happens with whatever anime YouTuber you got, it doesn't really matter in the end of the day. Everybody's gonna do their own thing. They're gonna do something that they like. They're gonna do something that you like. They're gonna do something that you don't like. And everybody does not have a good easy record to go by. No one's perfect. Just accept them for whatever they are. And to be honest, if that's too much to ask, then don't watch them. You don't have to be concerned about what they're doing. That's literally you if you decide to go out your way and try to be up in their grill about stuff. You don't have to be a part of their life. That's not how it works. And plus, if one YouTuber does not work for you, there is literally a lot of others that will do the job. So if one can't do it, there's plenty of other people that can. And you just don't have to focus on that guy no more. You don't have to focus on that guy or girl no more. Just do what you gotta do, and you don't have to pay attention to their content no more. That's literally how it is. So really, when it comes down to the hate of anime YouTubers, and sometimes I can understand, sometimes it get annoying, calling a series trash at times when it's really not, or when they talk about, like for instance, My Hero Academia, how everybody's like, oh, the anime is trash, of course it's trash, or of course it's not good right now because it hasn't got to the manga yet. And instead of watching the anime, maybe you should read the manga. How about you change the pace a little bit? It's not the anime's fault, it's your fault for not actually giving it a fair try. Or better yet, let me rephrase that. It's your fault for not actually trying to invest a little bit more time into it to see whether or not it's going to be a popping thing for you. But yeah, that's pretty much all I want to do with this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification on your way out. Also follow me on Twitter, TikTok, where I barely upload anything, and Cash App if you would like to donate to the channel as well. All the links are in the description below. But until then, this is me, your boy Jay, signing off. Have a blessed day.